I am Marie, the creator of Relax Brainy. I will be going over Show Your Work by Austin Kleon. Before we get into it, let's first give a round of applause to everyone that helped him create this book and to everyone that inspired the pages.
There's a party downtown, someone said that you're coming by. Let me know when you're here, meet me up for a smoke outside. I regret what I said, didn't mean it. Yeah, believe me, I guess I'll take it back. There's a party downtown, someone said that you're coming by. I know that summer was a big mistake. I just hope that we're still okay. You always pick me up and let me down. We're spinning around, losing our minds. Damned if we do, damned if we don't, damned if...
You will see me going to a screen and then looking back at you guys. It's just so I will stay on track and not let my brain run faster than my mouth. Show Your Work is an easy read. I could have finished this easily in 2 days if I didn't have other projects to complete this week. However, with that being said, I would have finished it in 2 days and would have been back at Barnes & Noble grabbing 2 more of his books. In Chapter 1, Kleon is talking about being an amateur. This helped me calm my own mind and enjoy my process a bit more. And I have accepted who I am at the moment, which is an amateur. Then he goes on and talking about once you have mastered the lesson that you were an amateur towards, go find a new lesson to be an amateur again and record your process. We always want to show the complete project, the perfection, as if the process didn't cause blood, sweat, and tears. However, fans and non-fans want to see your process because it makes the final project more special. People want to learn from you or with you. Kleon talks about not being selfish about teaching others, even if you're an amateur, because the people who wants to see the process and create their own projects from your process and an inspiration. He continues in Chapter 2, quoting David Carr, with 2 R's at the end, about people not caring about your resume, but the projects you created with your own fingers. Back when I was in college, I never really understood why I had to write reports on what happened inside the studio and outside the studio. However, after I read Chapter 2, I realized that I had to write those reports because everybody wanted to know my process and my thought process of how we were going to complete these projects. There is a quote that says, "Before we're ready to take the leap of sharing our own work with the world, we can share our tastes in the work of others." I understood what it meant to become a writer. I had to become a student to the author before me. However, back in my elementary and middle school days, I was a kid you had to threaten with bad grades to get me to read. But to be fair, my school was really stupid when it came to reading books. You had to read the level that you were on, regardless of what grade level you were in. And mine was very low because I have different learning disabilities. I tried to check out a Harry Potter book and they told me no because I couldn't finish it within a week. However, with that being said, when high school came around, I dived real deep into books, mainly about vampire because I was a Twilight fan. And I started writing my first book at that time. However, I did lose the work during my moving days, so those pages are gone. To chapter 4, page 86. There's a picture about attribution. It's like looking inside my brain, but I feel like this is what my brain does. When I am doing normal research on just about anything and everything, I always want more and more information. But I also want to make sure that I'm also giving the correct information when talking about it or crediting it when I put it into my website up in my blog. And studying other people's works to understand more about it, I always want to make sure I'm saying thank you to their work as well. Leon shows his process at the end of the book. However, I will not be showing it to you guys because I feel like you need to read this book first and then see the back of the book afterwards. Because it just makes it a whole lot more special, especially when I was going through and I was like looking at his process. It really inspired me. But at the same time, I'm still trying to learn the whole outline process because I'm gonna be honest, I hate outlines. I just want to write and just go through it. But I understand for being a writer, for being a book writer, that is not possible. And with that being said, thank you for watching. Please go check out my website. It will be down below. And if you want to get this book, you can also get it down below. I make a small commission. If you don't want to wait for the 2 days or the week shipping, it is at your nearest Barnes and Noble bookstore. And with that being said, Brandy out.
But you always pick me up.